Okay, so I've decided for one of my reflection posts, I'm just going to go ahead and just go through every single post I've ever done. And then I'll speed it up so you guys don't have to sit through every single post I've ever done, but it should be cool. You ready? Here we go. Terry Who is a little short story I did. That was the comic originally. I'll go ahead and narrate as I go. Here's the comic, here's the short story. Here's my fairy I did. That was pretty cool. Just kind of did it. It was kind of weird. Okay, let me start over. Hello, my name is Holden. Of course, you guys are on my blog, Through the Eyes of Waldo. Now, what I'm going to do from one of my reflection posts is just go through every single post I did and just kind of talk about it. This is the first one I did. This is the comic. I was most excited about this because it got brought up in class. I thought that was really cool, but it's interesting. Just a little fun little story I did. Then I did a little short story because I love to write. That's one of my passions is writing, but just a little short story and based around that is also this fairy here. That was really fun when I created that. That was kind of cool. You'll see later a little thing about that. Next is this video. Here, I'll play it for you guys. This was kind of cool. Here, I'll let you listen. So that was kind of cool. I kind of got the idea because originally when we were talking about what we thought about Tide, I was thinking mainly about how Tide just goes around a lot of the motherly stuff, but it can be kind of extreme too. It has one of the best stain fighters, so I thought that was kind of cool. I did a little print. This is kind of my brother's idea too. We kind of just came up with this, but it was kind of fun putting the ketchup in there and everything. So that was really cool. A little ad about that, and then I did. That's actually my older brother Larry right there. But I just did a little poster about a movie that would be kind of cool because it was emotion, so you're supposed to feel some emotion. I did this collage. I did it in the shape of Tide. Just thought it'd be interesting. I kind of need something to go around, but that was really fun. I just pulled out a bunch of pictures, and what a lot of people don't know is Scott Sherman. It's hilarious because it's a picture from my brother's graduation, but he's right there, hiding behind there. I thought that was kind of funny. I don't think anybody's ever noticed that, of course, but that was really cool. Let's go back up. Where was I? Here we go. I did a little fractal word cloud kind of thing. It was really cool. I went through. Another thing a lot of people don't know is I'm pretty sure I spelled customizable wrong, but a lot of people didn't notice that, so that's fun. Wrote a poem. Just why Tide. It was something simple. I do like writing poetry a lot, but a lot of this stuff wasn't my best. I just kind of wrote it out there. Getting tied in, and most people like it because it's a little fun. Oh yeah, and then we had to get into cognitive, which is kind of knowledgeable, learning, and all that stuff. So I did a word search. I did more, but it's not loading for some reason. Let me go refresh this real quick. There we go. But yeah, I did a bunch of more. Here's a word search. I did a crossword puzzle. Then I did a little I Spy game. Called it Tide Spy. Play on words, of course. But this is actually my friend Emily's idea. She thought it'd be kind of cool if I did this. Go up. Oh, I did this. This was really cool. A lot of people haven't probably seen this, but this is actually a really fun thing I did here. You can listen. The queen is clean under the sun is Tide Queen. You Tide Queen. Dirt can't hide from intensified Tide Queen with new generation Tide.
Snap-top Tide. A pretty neat idea from Tide. If it's gotta be clean, it's gotta be Tide.
I'd like to think we're just really good friends. Go Ravens.
Joe, where'd you go?
So that one was kind of cool. I got that from I tried pulling a commercial from each generation. So I pulled it from the 1940s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, the 2000s, and then the most recent one, obviously. But that was really cool. I really liked that. It was one of my favorites. This is actually one of my favorites. We got into Axiom, and that was part of Axiom too. But this one was I did a billboard, and it's actually really cool because the background, the shirt, and all that stuff was just completely different. And I just kind of put it all together. And a lot of people don't know, but there's a little watermark right there. But of course, like I said, a lot of people don't notice this stuff until later. So that was kind of cool. This isn't one of my favorites. Actually, it's not even like my top. It's probably my least favorite. I just did a short. The story's okay, but I don't like the picture that much. But it was kind of cool. It's a cool little fun kid story, I guess. The Time magazine was actually my girlfriend's idea. She had been fussing for me to do it for a long time. She's like, "Oh, you should do a magazine cover." So I'm like, "Okay, I'll try it out." And it actually turned out really well. I added the nuclear war hits Afghanistan. Just thought something funny, and then put it on Time and cool. I painted this. It's not great, but I had a lot of fun painting. It took me a while to paint it too, but I went to the Benjamin Franklin Crafts. I bought a bunch of different paint stuff, and I just started painting. Thought that was kind of fun. Um, we got into Soul, and the only thing I could think of with Soul was like Ghost, and that's the only thing I kept getting stuck on. So I did a little Ghost get together thing here. This is fun. I just played around with the hue, saturation, lighting, and all that. Did a bunch of mind mapping and different stuff to kind of figure out what to do. And this is cool because if anybody's seen Angels in the Outfield, it's really interesting. And I thought kind of play on words. I thought that was kind of fun. And then I've gotten some compliments on this one. This one's kind of cool. Just getting them clean the first time. And I did a rap, so this is kind of fun. The rap was kind of cool. Here, I'll play it for you guys. I don't know if you could hear it. I got a little halfway. I wanted to kind of get through with some stuff, but that was kind of fun. It was kind of embarrassing. I did it at nighttime, so I didn't know what was going on, and then I just posted all that one night and hope it turned out well. Oh, these are the limericks. I actually like these a lot. I'll read some. It's like, wide as a cloud is in the fall, your clothes will shine at the mall, for it is so strong and doesn't take long. Tide is the one you should call. It's kind of cool. I kind of like limericks a few, but this was a lot of fun making the limericks. That was interesting. Oh, this is one of my favorites here. If you haven't seen this, this is probably the coolest one. This has to do with the Tide Fairy earlier. I kind of did a how-to on to make it, so I'll show you. I'm using actually the same program to record this, but it's kind of cool. Yeah, I kind of just speed through everything, but it was a heck of a lot of fun, that's for sure, making this. It kind of sucked though because I had to go back and remake the thing, of course, but it was a lot of fun, and I did miss something. I'll show you at the end what I missed. A lot of people probably didn't notice. I know none of my family noticed, but I know you don't notice. I missed a little part on the Tide thing. I'll show you when it comes back up. Right there. You can kind of see where it missed out on the edge, where I didn't fully get it in there, but it was really hard to see. I didn't have my glasses on. Also, what I forgot to put the Tide thing on her stomach. That's another thing, but I was just trying to get through it really fast. I already made it before. I was just trying to remake it really fast. But yeah, not bad actually. I was actually happy. I like this one a little more though. A little more filled out. I thought that was kind of cool. That was one of my favorites. The sliding puzzle game was really cool. Let me see if I can get to it. Yeah, see? Sliding puzzle was really cool. A lot of people didn't actually go there, but it's a lot of fun. It was really easy to make. I just went to the place, but that was one of my favorites. The tagline riddle is good, and only one person actually commented, but she found that I did miss an R on one of the words, but she got it. The answer was actually, I can show you the comment that she left. the cleanest clean under the sun is Tide Clean, new Tide Clean. That was the answer. I thought that was kind of cool. Um, Going through. Oh yeah, me and my brothers go geocaching. This is actually my little brother. My older brother was in the other one, but we always go geocaching. So then I put this on for Decipher. We had to decipher some stuff, find it out in the woods. It was a lot of fun. It was a cool memory. Kind of brings it together. Here was our class time. There's Shakia. She's one of my buds. I work with her at DSW, but that was just the in project. This is another of the in-class projects. I kind of made a list of daily stains that you can get. You probably could have gone longer, but this is just kind of a test out thing and try to get me warmed up for it. I did put a fun memory. It's pretty long. I'm not going to read it right now, but we did this whole thing when we lived in Germany with our jackets and like a whipped cream fight or something. It was pretty crazy. Let me refresh this so it gets back. Get back down here. Okay. So we were actually moving when I got into these ones here. After this one we started moving. This was really cool. I did a little thing. The picture actually I found online, which was really cool, and I had it with the stain, and it kind of just went with the whole entire problem. I did the 7 minutes thing. It was a lot of fun. I got some good ideas, a few bad ideas, but it was really fun. It worked a lot, and I actually went for 17 minutes instead of the 7, so that was really cool. This is all when we were moving, so we didn't have any Wi-Fi. I had to do everything written. I did some Chuck Norris jokes. They were kind of cool. I sat here. I just wrote them down. It took me a little while, but it was a lot of fun. Then I had to do a bunch of the mind mapping, and I found this really cool energy saving washers. And then this is the thing I did. There's me right there if you don't know what I look like. But this is what I did that one day when we were supposed to do something that we've never done before. So I went and sat there with Jason. Actually came with me once too. But that was a lot of fun. More mind mapping. That's probably my favorite thing was mind mapping. This is kind of cool. I kind of did like, because the people who walk on the ground, I'm like, what's the worst thing they could risk is a grass stain. I thought that was kind of funny to go with Tide, with Evil. And then I did a zombie fighting game, just because everything's zombies now, and I think that'd really be fun to just shoot up zombies, and then I just used the colors of Tide, but that was kind of cool. The Rogue washing machine was a story from when I was young with my older brother. We would go, but we'd never search it. That was fun. I did my creative process. It's not my creative process every single day, but it has happened a few times, and it was kind of funny just the way it happened, going into a food coma and such. The Tide Galactica was a lot of fun. I know I love the Galactica games, the old ones that were on Game Boy and everything, so having this game would be a lot of fun, just shooting all the dirty laundry. You can see kind of the gold one right there. I'll probably point with my finger if you guys can see me, but there's a gold one, kind of the extra points, and then you get to the end, and you have to destroy the boss, and it's a lot of fun. Here's a cool thing. This is one of my favorites too. The taglines probably could have been better, but have an open billboard with kind of just the shirt and the sun right behind the shirt, just so you can be like, it's so bright that you need shades. That's how white it is. I thought that was kind of cool. I did something about Loads of Hope because I am big into volunteering. I volunteered for the Red Cross for a long time, and I love when organizations really go in, so I kind of want to tell about that, even though we did talk about it a little in class. A lot of people, I don't know if they were exactly sure, but they did do a bunch of stuff for Hurricane Sandy, and I thought that was really cool. It was funny because I did some research on Tide, and I found out that during our project, a lot of their stuff actually boosted. They went like almost 10% increased in sales, 30% of the they own 30% of the detergent market now, which is really cool. So I want to believe that we actually had something to do with that. My grandparents, I called my grandma, and she's Turkish, so I suck at Turkish. I can't speak it that well, or I can't speak it at all almost. But it was really cool. She kind of she's probably one of the coolest people. She loves us so much that she'll do anything for us. It's really cool. And I know that's the biggest thing, and I appreciate it so much because every time we go over there, she'll do anything just to make us happy, and it's the best feeling. There's my grandpa, of course, but he's funny. He's kind of he's funny when he wants to be funny, but he's kind of really scary too because you never really know. I was scared that they're gonna think that this whole thing right here is gonna be my post, but it's actually not. It was an idea to do free refills because I heard a radio ad the other day about refilling propane tanks. So I thought, man, I'm like, they should do something like that with pods. That way you never have to go and buy detergent from the store again. this was cool. I just wrote. I don't know if you guys remember, but I talked about Henry the Penny in class. I told a story with one of my buds there in class too. We kind of mixed it together, but this is my side of the story for the most part. It was really cool and kind of attaches because my dad was in the military, and I always knew that when he was deployed, he got deployed twice, so I knew that when he was deployed, I always kind of wanted him to come back safe, and that's where I kind of got the emotion for the story from is just because I knew when my dad was gone. I didn't know, like when he first went to the war, we couldn't really talk to him much because he was in Baghdad, so that was cool though to write that story. He did get back safe too, by the way. He's retired now though. I wrote a poem. It's called Clean. It's kind of funny because it rhymes every time, and even though it sounds kind of corny, but people like stuff that rhymes a lot, so that was cool. And then this is cool if you're one of the girls watching right now. It's really cool that you guys gave us that pizza. But this was probably the coolest thing that day is just them walking in with that pizza. I almost freaked out just because, I don't know, I love pizza and it was just so exciting, and that's like the coolest thing anybody could do. So really appreciated that. I wanted to dedicate a post to them because that's just so awesome. And then, oh yeah, I talked about all the new friends. I talked about all the crazy, cool people I met and the different creativity. And it's just awesome how much I've gotten out of this class and how much I appreciate it. It's just awesome how the professors are amazing. I just can't wait to continue in advertising just because the environment and everything is just so awesome. So I appreciate everyone who was looking at my blog this year. I know a few people followed me, and it's just really cool to have a lot of people actually care about stuff I put out. So I'm really excited. I'm happy you could see, and I hope you enjoyed it. This will probably be my second to last. Well, probably be the last post I'm talking. The next post I'm gonna do is just gonna be basic. I'm gonna go through my favorite posts that I did and all of that. But thanks again for being here and reading my stuff, and I really appreciate it. So. Well, have a good one. Have a good year, and if you guys aren't, if I'm not going to see you guys again in advertising, I hope you guys have a good life and all.